everybody. You're listening to KT and the Jamaica Funk Show. Tonight we got Miss Johanna Bright is in the house, my girl, and we're going to be talking about Empire Update, of course, and we're going to talk about this new House of Representative from the state of New Hampshire, Representative Robert Fisher, and he has what the media is calling a woman's hate website. They've linked him to it, and so we're going to be talking about that also. Plus, we got some great reggae music, and we'll be talking about maybe a few other things we get the opportunity to. But oh, and Joe has a piece of poetry. I do believe she's got something nice, sweet, and to the point for us tonight. So I want you to sit back. I want you to relax. I want you to grab that last piece of jerk chicken or whatever it is that you're eating and drinking and get ready for some show enough. Mama, shut your mouth. Reggae music. Well,
Rifle shot fly through chest. Gully side them canters. Everybody know I am the greatest. From me small and I grow me a dad. We know we're second hand. Class have a piece and circle come on. Grand spend on the big yard gang. White all know me think them long. Push her down where you stand. You see I'm Brooklyn a graveyard them belong. The thing them land and the thing them plan. Start junglist. We not drop out with a bomb. Yardless. We not drop out with a bomb. Southside. We not drop out with a bomb. Marvel. We not drop out with a bomb. Joseph. We not drop out with a bomb. Waterhouse. We not drop out with a bomb. Spanish Town. We not drop out with a bomb. What if you rock Fort bury up on the sun? Second city me they tell you I'm a beer. Rough tougher than clear. Look a pussy stop puff up and pray. Cause Superman can't save your day. Glen Devon rifle use clear the way. A smoke a crave in here. Gunny man walk out with the key. Star Spring we no play. CLM we no linger. No take suck mother and middle finger. The killers from flanker. 50 caliber we fire pan tanker. Canterbury top anchor. Rock down any town like cancer. Rose heights we a gangster. When we talk no about cancer. We no drop out with a bomb. We no drop out with a bomb. Southside. We no drop out with a bomb. Marvel. We no drop out with a bomb. Joseph. We no drop out with a bomb. Waterhouse. We no drop out with a bomb. Spanish Town. We no drop out with a bomb. What if you rock Fort bury up on the sun? Everybody know. Everybody know. Everybody know. Rifle shot fly through chest. Gully side them canters. Everybody know I am the greatest.
Up to the time, Himalayas. Baby, up to the time. Hey, we are baby. Don't play around, no. Seriously, you can't take me for clown. Never. I'm gonna rock. Yo. Hey.
Take me, you think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into. Four, that I feel you want now. Three, that I feel the door and the grill and the padlock. Give me 5. For the fridge and the blender on the fridge top. Go on bad, for the Louis Vuitton bag. Take for the goods from Sephora. Plus the ceramic tile and the gold plate doorknob. That I got pass you up. Take in, You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. Me like me a tricks in a 3D, fini CD, DVD, TV. Pay me back for all of those kiki. Give me 3 free, with you, me free. If your man big like Baby G, mine sing and DJ like Lady G. I will pay your visa fee. Grab me, y'all sing for it like a Lisa D. Take in, you think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. 4 that I feel the whatnot. 3 that I feel the door and the grill and the padlock. Give me 5 for the fridge and the blender on the fridge. Hey, go on bad. For the Louis Vuitton bag. Take for the boots from Separate. Plus the ceramic tile and the gold plate doorknob. That I go cost you up. Take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into. Me like me a tricks in a 3D, fini CD, DVD, TV. Pay me back for all of those kiki. Give me 3 free, with you, me free. If your man big like Baby G, mine sing and DJ like Lady G. I will pay your visa fee. Grab me, y'all sing for it like a Lisa D. Take in, you think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? Take me things and you take my money too. So take into, take into, take in. You think it easy? We are ramping. You want it easy? You take me things and take my money too. So take into, take into.
Okay, guys. So I want you all to give it up for my girl, Miss Johanna Bright. Hey, Joe, what's up? I'm doing great. I am doing great, girl. Another night, another radio show. Hey, what can I say? Yeah, I guess I'm in my zone. So Joe is the author and what we call you, founder of Joe's Poetry. Yeah. That's right. And how many books have you written? 4. I mean, this girl, I ain't even written my first one. She got 4 of them. Okay? Go, girl, with your bad self. So, anyways, tonight, well, we'll talk about the Empire update last, since you didn't really get a chance to, indulge. Yeah. That's all right. You're going to hear a little bit about it, though, because I got to tell these folks a little bit about it, because it was excellent. Thank you. Yes. And so, first of all, we're going to talk about what's really trending right now in the news, and that is New Hampshire House Rep Robert Fisher. They've discovered this website that Mr. Fisher owned. As a matter of fact, Mr. Fisher has got some patterns. He evidently he don't like women, or that's what's trending right now. He's got a hate woman's website up, and they linked it back to him, and he actually went out and shut it down today. He shut down they say he shut down the website, or he made it private, and he had a couple of users named, he shut those down too. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. So
Okay.
mhm,
Yeah.
you can start.
No, I was looking at the term red pill,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a catch-all phrase. It usually describes social attitudes and indoctrination, and it's used by the far right. That's why it's not a term many of us have heard. And the story that I read that from comes from this guy named Dan Sheets. He's a senior contributor to another website that I checked out
Mm-hmm.
on the Red Pill.
Mm-hmm.
The controversy. And he said it's an odd choice for them to make, considering that term actually just comes from a movie written and directed by two trans sisters. So I was like, okay, that's funny. You know, the far right always thinks that they're coming up with something new and fresh, but really they just old and stupid.
Wow.
Right, and it says mostly it comes from a notorious anti-woman Reddit forum, Red Pill. And the founder, he was tracked down with, and you know, you and I had discussed this earlier, which is why we came upon the subject to do it anyway, as an interview tonight, was because the guy started out building websites on his own. You know, he was a programmer.
Yes, he's a programmer. Right. It says here, go ahead.
Well, I was just going to say that his first website that he ever made was called Fredericksville, and up until today, it was one of those websites where you can go on and find out whatever you want about this guy, what he did for Fredericksville.com.
Yeah, that's when he was in high school.
Right, from high school.
Yeah.
From high school. Apparently, this forum, Reddit.com, was established in 2012. And at the time, he was not a politician, nor was he running to be a politician. However, when he wanted to run for become a representative, is he representative?
Yeah, he's one of the House of Representatives.
New Hampshire,
right.
I guess it's kind of like Facebook. He had all these likes. He's got like over 200,000 subscribers on his website. And, you know, maybe his ego wouldn't let him, you know, bring it down or put somebody else as admin or something like that.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. And he thought that no one could link him to the website. But what happened was well, first of all, let me give you a little background on it. Last November, voters in New Hampshire, Lake region, reelected to the state House of Representatives a man that appears to be a secret architect of the internet, misogynistic manosphere. It says the homegrown. Wait. Right, and they say the homegrown son of a preacher, 31 now, he's 31-year-old, Robert Fisher, is now the Republican who represents New Hampshire's Buckner County, District 9. In addition to legislative duties, Fisher owns a local computer repair franchise in his spare time, and that's where he seemed to be creating most of his popular online destinations for pickup artistry and men's rights activists. So he's claiming to be a man's rights activist. All of a sudden, you men need right activists or activists.
Right, because from what I understand, what they're saying about the summary of this website is these men go on here and they talk about dating in the American culture and how horrible it is for them. And they just need some help picking up women.
Yeah, but why a 31-year-old? I mean, you know, I get that young men are virile and, you know, they got, you know, they're probably good at picking up young girls, but, you know, there are more to women than just younger women and young girls, you know, and he's a 31-year-old. Yeah, and he seems to be very immature.
Right, within 5 years. He
Yeah.
was 26.
Yeah.
25, 26 in 2012.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it kind of makes sense that, you know, a young guy, we say, okay, he's young and he's stupid. He doesn't really have a whole lot of life experience when it comes to women in general. And so you would think when a guy like that puts up a website like that, okay, you back off of it. But now we're talking about somebody, his age is 31. She's a United States representative for New Hampshire.
Well, obviously.
He has a lot of responsibility. He's a GOP lawmaker. And I refuse to believe that somebody his age, with all the responsibility that he has, and the advisors that he talks to or people that come to him, that he didn't know that he should have shut their website down long ago.
Well, but here's the thing. You know, I mean, you know, when you're talking about shut down this and shut down that, the orange guy in the Oval Office still ain't shut down nothing. So, I mean, you know, he's a Republican. But wait a minute. Well, wait a minute. And forget his personal Twitter account. He haven't even shut down his businesses. He's still operating his businesses while, you know, it's a conflict of interest, because it's like, well, do you got the American people's back or do you got your own back? But that's a horse of a different, I mean, that's another story for another day. However, this boy here is patterning himself after it, and he's got a sizable amount of followers. I mean, he's got 200,000. Yeah. But wait a minute. He's got 200,000 subscribers that promotes itself as a discussion of sexual strategy in a culture increasingly lacking positive identities for men. Which is like, really? Okay. Well, I ain't a man. I don't know now.
They called it one of the most well-known, and I guess it's well-known for that particular culture, well-known misogynistic corner of the internet.
Well, with 200,000 subscribers.
Followers. Those are just the subscribers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But wait a minute. But wait a minute, you got people. He's probably got way more than 200,000 people that are following him, not necessarily a subscriber, because you know we don't subscribe to every website that we go to, but there are websites we go to frequently, and we still don't subscribe to them. So I mean, they can have way more than 200,000, but that's what they're showing, just basically registered. So whatever he's saying in terms of giving out advice to these guys, obviously somebody's listening, you know.
So here's this one blurb in this that's really going to put a cherry on top of why this guy is so popular. This is what it did for me. It says, this website launched the career of Manos, who was a regular contributor to the forum, and whose involvement in it became part of the backlash that ultimately cost the anomalous his job at Breitbart. That sounds familiar to you? Okay. That's a name that leads straight to the White House.
Yes. Well,
so
listen.
This is uniquely connected.
Yeah, it really is. But you know, we're going to take a break, and we're going to play a song or two maybe, and then we're going to come back and talk some more about this, Joe's Poetry, and Empire Update. You're listening to KT and the Jamaica Funk Show. And if you want to listen to this podcast and other podcasts that we've done, our video cast, you can go to JamaicaFunkShow.com. That's www.JamaicaFunkShow.com, or you can catch us on YouTube. So, I want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy this music. Well, I remind.
Both where we have come from. Me tell him me a fly out a morning because of the hit songs. Me tell him say a company sign me and him a give me about 30 million. Me coulda see it now myself. You never happy for me. Make people so bad mind, yeah. Make you not happy for me, boy. Look how long we have far. Look how long we apart. No one time for me rise, and you don't look happy for the stars. Get to you. Careful who you tell your secret. I know everybody happy for you. No feud fi fly out a morning, and somehow them not happen fi go. See a bad mind people, dirty heart people, make them so evil us. The same one you call your friend not the worst, them a free for you. Oh.
Me ever have the money on my mind, hustling in the rain or when the sun yet a shine. And me a build a song and run out of words. Give me 30 grand and 30 other rhyme. Instantly, money a motivate me. Nanny me, love for all your baby. Now every dollar me earn me saving. A big money farm me cultivating. The trees start grow up on the bearing. Life gets sweet, me love the pastry. Get to you, just go and hold the faith. Reach your goal, me say, and you surely make it. Give me the G's, no money me need you. And when you think man in the streets, so no make me feel so. Give me the G's, no, cause this a pit bull bigger me ego. Give me the G's, no bad feel like a stack up on the show. When you think man bad feel up, never feel like you are being worth. Put up I'm Joshua, and I'm telling you now. It's alright, it's okay. You're never gonna get to more than you can be. It's alright, it's okay. Telling you now, you're never gonna get to more than you can be. Nobody feel like a huge punish, cause you're the mind not the sunny. And over time things no work out for we. You no get. You might not get the ones, but your needs are met. So anytime you feel like being ungrateful, remember that the next man is in a casket and say, it's alright, it's okay. You never gonna get to more than you can.
It's just too grand. A juvenile will take your life away, and your best friend will put you up for sale. JPS cut off your life today, and that's just too grand. It's just too grand. A juvenile will take your life away, and your best friend will put you up for sale. JPS cut off your life today, and that's just too grand. It's just too grand. Man, I hustle too hard for you, owe me 2 grand, 2 weeks. That too long, me brethren tell me say him woman tell him say she want 2 man. Cause she tired of the 2 grand. Over Guyana, 2 grand can't buy nothing. So them a dig for the gold or a drop for the soap. Hard the road of opportunity no easy for you. So we have to elevate from the struggle. It's just too.
Motivation is a strong word in relation to the word. So who motivate me and you will create me. You don't have to say another word. Motivation is a strong word in relation to the words. So who motivate me and you will create me. When me stress out and tired, current get rich so me no bother feel wired. Back in the days me sing a song me zeal fired. In recent time me contemplate to retire. Oh, few YouTube and inspired. Greatness lift the people's spirit real higher. Look what transpire when your song gets admired. Say me a go bust me could no call them a liar. No, motivation is a strong word in relation to the word.
Them tell me stop
so
call
who motivate me and you will create me. You don't have to say another word.
Tell them Rastafari is his magic.
Motivation is a strong word in relation to the word.
So guys, you know, G-Shop was just jamming his butt out. I love you, G-Sharp. Thank you for this mix CD. It is, I'm telling you, it never gets old. I want you to understand, and I got to get by and check you out and get another one. But anyways, Joe is on the show tonight.
Hello, people. Hello.
And we're talking about Robert Fisher. So we're going to just kind of wound it up. But what we were saying while we were offline, we were talking about the fact that the reason why, you know, men are, you know, in this uproar right now is because the earth is changing. Women are coming into their own. You know, it's going from It's going from the fire into the water. We're the water. Women are the water, and men are resisting the change that's coming on. And you got all of this male privilege, that's trying to show up and, regain or maintain their stronghold. But, it ain't going on. They got to give it up. It's our turn.
Yeah.
So
I'm not saying that they're circling the drain, but it's that battle. That the end of those movies, like the one and that. They're all battling. There's only room at the top for one person, and they're kicking each other's butts and trying to kill each other to be the one at the top.
To try and stay up on the top. That's right. I mean, when Mother Nature say it's the end, check it out. You're better off just going on and dealing with it instead of going kicking and screaming, because it's going to happen anyway. So it's up to you. You can prolong it, or you can just go with the flow. So, but Joe, you gotta.
Before we leave, I firmly believe that if Hillary Clinton had been president, we would not be in the shit that we're in right now. Anyway,
no, yeah, okay. So, but that's another conversation. I ain't gonna even tag on that one.
But I had to say that.
Okay. Point taken. You got a piece of poetry for us, right quick?
I sure do.
Go
it's
for it.
It's called Conscience.
Mm-hmm.
I had absolutely no interest in who was running, on which ticket, and why. I didn't have a clue which party was doing what or why. Come to think of it, I didn't give a flip about the last one either. Everyone seems to be caught up in the circuses of it, from the bag lady on the corner to the media hound in front of the camera. Seemed like everyone had a comment about that election. People were all caught up in the hysterics of it all. Speeches and handshakes, pats on the back to each other for a great job. But the real work hadn't started. In the weeks, months, and years that followed, the work we thought would be done has still gone undone. And to be sure, great strides had been made. A black man was heading up the government, and he was well loved and well hated. Par for the course for the job. But it's here again. And again, I'm just not caught up in the media blitz of it all. I'm pissed at the complacency of the masses. I'm surprised, but I shouldn't be, at the lack of understanding of the masses. I mean, they think that just because they got it right a couple of times, the big ugly machine was just going to start spitting out the candidate of their choice without greasing it up a little bit. But that old political machine is preset to spit out old, tried, and true candidates. It's not built to fix itself. I know because the poor and the homeless, the young and the old, the disabled and disenfranchised, the meek and the humble, the people who never become a part of the solution because they aren't on the radar of the big machine, because they don't have any skin in the game, because they don't have an address or a phone number, because they can't read, write, spell, or comprehend the magnitude of the political machine, because they only seek to live day to day, some minute to minute. And tomorrow doesn't come for some. When it does, it's bleak. The election year was upon us again, and we were caught unaware. Did anybody have a plan? Did anyone notice that we didn't prepare 4 years ago for such a time as this? Well, I get it. We're nice to the big machine. Nobody told us to continue to feed, oil, bathe it, stroke it, bust it, play the game by its rules, or find yourself sitting outside with your hands in your pockets looking in the window as the old machine gets jump-started by the old players, the ones who created the game in the first place. We're going to get to watch they pat each other on the back, make toasts to each other for a job well done, and while they're doing that, we won't see the deals being made and plans being put in place for the next election. Well, we'll get what we deserve for not putting in the work.
So, okay, guys, we're going to talk right quick about Empire updates. So, wow. Cookie goes and tells Lucius tonight that she believes Angelo is going to ask her to get married. And she wanted to know if it was going to be all right with him. I think, Cookie she's a little confused and nostalgic, but hey, what can you say? And so Lucius tells her that it's quite all right for her and Angelo to go ahead and get married if he asks her. It's okay for her to tell him yes. And he would bag off from, causing problems. Um,
Right, because that's really why she came in there.
yeah,
She was
well,
like, you ain't gonna start no shit now, are you?
yeah, well,
I'm not gonna wind up having to call the police and beat you with that damn bag.
yeah, well, I think she's kind of used to it. But anyways, and then um, and I'm jumping around. I ain't gonna tell you a lot. I'll tell you a little bit. Andre gets bagged up on in terms of doing Nessa in Vegas, because she was supposed to put on a show for the commissioner and a couple other people from the gaming board at Leviticus, I believe it was, and um, uh, Lucius nipped that shit in the bud. And so when they got to Leviticus, he was talking to the gaming head of the gaming board, and while he's talking to the head of the gaming board, um, in walks Andre, and what's her name, Juliana, and he Lucius excused himself and introduced Juliana to the head of the gaming board, and and then he stepped aside and went over to Andre and say, Andre, Nessa is out this evening. She ain't going on. I got Tori going on in her place. And Tori gets up there and she's singing her butt off. I mean, the girl is jamming. And in walks Nessa, and she walks over to Skull or whatever his name is, and says to him, did you know anything about that? And so Skull looked at her and said, no, I didn't know anything about it. And your no looking boyfriend don't know nothing about it either. So Andre walks over to Spine or whatever the guy's name is. I know I got it wrong. But anyways, he tells him, I want you to round up your men. We're going to take this MFer out tonight. So, okay, so now they Andre is ready to go and take his daddy out because his daddy done screwed up his Las Vegas big deal. He was trying to enroll Cookie and Hakeem and Jamal into, supporting him, even when Lucius didn't want the deal. Also, Lucius's brother got his walking papers handed to him. He he had Anika over to the house. He's gonna get him some of what Lucius got. He went to bed with Anika and never realized Anika was wired. So Anika, found out that his brother, Lucius's brother, Tariq, was fired from the department. He was on suspension from the department. He told her. And when he told her, he didn't realize that, Anika was taping all this, what have you, all of this conversation. And Lucius is listening to it. Him and Cookie both is listening to the conversation. And so Lucius tell Cookie that what's good Lucius's lawyer, Thirsty. He told him Thirsty can get him fired from the FBI for working on a case after he's been suspended, because he ain't supposed to be doing that, and so Thirsty can get him fired. So anyways, Lucius sets him up. So he calls Tariq and he tells Tariq he's this guy from Mr. Pettigrew or whatever his name is from the FBI, and he wants to meet him. So he's talking to Anika and being lovey-dovey, and he tell her, well, I gotta go and meet this guy from the FBI and I'll be back. You be ready when I come back. He gets to the hotel where this detective is. He knocks on the door. Nobody answers the door. So he just, hit the lever and the door opens. So when he walks in the room, well, his brother Lucius is sitting in the chair. Told him, he said, man, I'm sorry, but, I done call the people from the FBI and let them know that you're working on a case and you entrapping my wife into going against me. and you've been suspended. You ain't supposed to be doing FBI business, and you've been suspended. So Lucius say,
And all the information you got now is tainted.
right? Well, they can't be used. Well, and not only that, but it can't be used because he was kicked off the case. He was suspended. So he told him, he said, man, I'm gonna leave you. He said, look over there in the bag. Look over there on the chair there. I left a little gift over there for you. So when he goes over and look in this, there's a bag over on the chair, and he opens up the duffel bag, and inside of it is a bunch of money. Lucius say, now, you know, Mr. Detective so-and-so from the FBI is on his way over here right now. He said, you're going to need some money because you're going to be on the run for a while. He said, so I suggest you take that bag and you get started on your run, because if I'm looking at my watch correctly, he should be here in about 15 minutes. So Tariq took the bag and left. So I'm going to end it there because I don't want to give away all the good stuff, because there was some really good stuff that happened with Cookie and Angelo, and Angelo's mom. I want to tell it, but I don't want to give it away because you haven't seen it, Joe. Or do you? Or do you mind? Do you mind if I give it away? Because I mean, it's really juicy. Well,
you know what? I don't watch reruns.
Okay, so Angelo calls Cookie while she's over at the house with Lucius, and tells her that he needs to see her at her apartment right away. So she gets on over there, and when she gets there, Angelo, she thought Angelo was going to ask her to marry him, but in turn, Angelo asked her to go on TV with him the next night. So she goes on this TV show, and the talk host is talking to her and, you know, asking her a bunch of questions and asking her about, well, now that Angelo has won the mayorship or whatever they call it, are y'all going to be in compliance at whatever the address of the mayor's house is? And so Angelo says to him, yeah, well, I'm glad you mentioned that, because he says, as a matter of fact, and then he pulls out this ring case, and he asks Cookie to marry him on TV, and she couldn't say yes. She said, I want to get it right, but I can't remember what she said, but it wasn't a yes. But she took the ring to save face because they were on national TV. So she said, of course, you know, and she took the ring, and, well, I don't even think she said that. But anyway, she took the ring. He put the ring on her finger. Beautiful ring. Beautiful, beautiful ring. And they go back into one of the TV rooms, and she tells him about the fact that she kissed Lucius one time, and she thinks she still got feelings for Lucius. And Angelo was just so hurt, and he just went off on her. And he said he knew it was about that damn Lucius. And then as he's talking, Angelo had took his mic and threw it on a chair. Well, while he's talking, the mic was open, and they could hear everything they were saying in the other studio. The talk show host and everybody heard him tell them about the crime he committed for Cookie and all this shit. Just told all his shit. Okay? Well, his mother, Angelo's mother, was at the studio, and she went running back to the room where it was and told Angelo. She grabbed him by his face and said, your mic, and he turned around and seen that the mic was open. And, you know, yes. And so then Cookies gets a phone call from Andre. So she looks at him and him and his mom and said, can I take this? This is my son. I gotta take this. And Angelo's mom said, yeah, get out, right out there. You can take it out there. And she walks up to her son and said, don't worry. We are going to, she said, when I get through with them doggone lions, they gonna come groveling back to beg for their lives. So I mean, it was really, really, really good. I'm telling you, it was excellent. It was an excellent show tonight. The end of it was better than the beginning. So yeah, yeah.
She still has feelings for Lucius anyway. That's why she wants to see if he would do anything.
Well, that's what she said. That's why she went. She still harbors feelings for Lucius. And you know, she thought that maybe, you know, there might have been something, but she happened to go to this club after she, you know, had her little incident with Angelo. And she went to Leviticus where Lucius was with Juliana and the gaming board lady. And she watches Lucius and Juliana kiss. So yeah, so it was kind of bittersweet. Yeah, yeah. So listen, Joe, we have ran out of time.
Oh shit.
That's y'all's Empire update. Yeah, we've run out of time. Baby, tell people where they can get some Joe's poetry from.
At www.mamaya.wixsite.com/website or /my site. MONAYA.wixsite.com.
Well, all right. And you can hear Joe and myself and Christos on our Jamaica Funk Show video podcast on www.jamaicafunkshow.com, or you can go to YouTube to the Catherine Winston channel and find all our videos, and these radio broadcasts are also on YouTube. And we have Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and you can Google all of that.
www.jamaicafunkshow.com, and we got everything right there. It's a one-stop shop.
Absolutely, absolutely. So guys, I just want to say, you know, without you, there wouldn't be any us. So we just thank you for showing up. God bless you. I'm gonna let you leave out of here with some nice, sweet reggae music. And in the meantime, in between time, hey, well, I remind.
You were the last name in my life. Presently, you're the most wanted at the top of my line. And it was yesterday, I saw you down the lane. You and my best friend.
Jealousy,
my heart felt the pain. And now I'm falling in love all over again. Yeah. How could I ever doubt that you were my falling in love all over again.
Watch this.
How could I ever doubt that you were my
Say that big man don't cry. You never miss the water till you well run dry. Could you find it in your heart to give me one more blight? I won't abuse the situation. This time I won't lie. Want my nightly conversation. Also me lullaby. Fresh squeeze orange juice. And me ends well fried. Garments well clean. From me socks to me tie. She's a friend also a lover. That mean me not be shy. We express myself straight up to the sky. You ooh, say that big man don't cry. You never miss the water till you well run dry. Me say ooh, say that big man don't cry.
Now I'm falling in love all over again.
It's only natural.
How could I ever doubt that you were mine? Right now I'm falling in love all over again.
As I was saying,
How could I ever doubt that you were mine?
woman on this hand, you sweet chat, I know you massage me back. It burn me obviously such and time I get that. Woman want affection, somebody feeling pan. Through me ignorance, me never understand. I'm going to take time out to show me love motion. I make you know we can't stop, can't respond. I am the greatest lover boy in the island. More time you slip up, more time you go wrong. Hear me out, woman, I beg you understand. Even the wisest man, the great King Solomon. Step with him picky and get a wrong back. That's how him losing tune in the great Babylon. So me say, oh, say that big man don't cry. I learn the hard way. Woman, don't ask me why you.